So in today's show, I'm going to ask a question I am regularly asked. How do you wake up every single morning motivated, ready to go? Welcome to the Rise to Thrive show. My name is James Borman. I am your host. If you are coming through, please do drop a like. Let me know that you've watched. Comment if you resonate or you get what I'm talking about. I think this part of this community is ensuring that we are communicating and engaging. And if you know anyone that this will help, please share. Just before I kill my dog. Come here and fuck off. Okay, so how do I wake up every single morning motivated? I'm gonna be honest with you here right now. I don't. There are mornings when I wake up, the minute my eyes open and my alarm goes off, go away now. And I kind of sometimes think to myself, fuck this, stay in bed. You know, I'm just gonna have this morning in bed. And then I get up, and if I do get up, I'm not super motivated. It could be a bad day. Could have been a bad week. It's just realities of life. So how do we get over that? And that's what I want to talk about in this show. How do we still wake up and find the urge to show up? How do we find that 1% a day? How do we still achieve our outcomes and our goals and our aspirations and everything that we want to achieve, even when we're not motivated? See, the thing is with motivation for me is that it is just an emotion. Like happiness, jealousy, anger. And we're not always happy. We're not always angry. We're not always jealous. We're not always bitter. We're not always motivated. So what we need instead of motivation is something stronger. Something that goes deeper. Something with more passion. Something that connects you to a desire to show up, to achieve, to grow, to be the best version of yourself. Now, that desire, that passion, that growth is by knowing and having clarity on the direction that you are heading. So you might be running your own business. You might be an entrepreneur and you might have this mission that you're trying to create this business for yourself, this great big legacy. It might be that you're a father of 2 or 3 and you're trying to create a legacy in terms of the way that you look after your children. The outcome could be anything. You could be looking at fat loss. You could be looking at weight loss. You could be looking at trying to achieve your first half marathon or your first marathon. So when we wake up, obviously, we're trying to find the motivation is the word everyone uses to be able to show up to achieve those things. And I think if we connect more with the outcome, with the North Star, with the purpose, and we turn it from having motivation to do it to turn it into a need, a must, it becomes a mission. So if you think an elite operator, when I always talk about elite operators only operate because they are on a mission and they're trying to achieve a mission. They are trying to set their sights on this task. They're methodical, they're clinical, they're driven, they're focused on the mission. So you need a mission, but you need to be clear on the mission. So we're going to change the goal, we're going to change the name from goal to mission. So when you wake up every single morning, set on your alarm clock. I want you to do this, where you normally can have a little bit of writing on there to remind you what the alarm's going off. And I want you to write in there, hashtag, remember the mission. So when my alarm clock goes off and it says, remember the mission, and I look at that and I'm not feeling it, and I'm a little bit feeling sorry for myself, I can get up because remember the biggest purpose. So for example, for me, it's to change the world one man at a time. Remember the mission. If you don't get up, all the other men don't get up. If you don't get up, everything that you talk about, everything that you preach about is a fraud. Is fucking shit. There's a deeper sense of purpose to get up and get after it and build a day and own a day and find your small 1% wins. Find the micro wins to achieve the bigger outcome, to achieve the mission. It's like going from one checkpoint to the next checkpoint. We can't do that if we're sitting in bed looking at the ceiling, looking at every excuse we can not to show up. So no, there are times when I wake up, get up and get after it, and I'm not even motivated. I'm just driven purely on the mission and achieving that mission and achieving the checkpoints along the way. Please don't be fooled into thinking you can be positive all the time, that you can be motivated all of the time, because all of that shit that all the gurus talk about, be positive all the time. Yeah, but you can take the positives out of a negative. Okay, you can still show up without motivation. That's just your state of mind. But just remember the mission. If you want to come and see me talk, register your interest on the link above. I'm hoping to do a seminar on the 5th of September. COVID dependent. And it'd be great to see you face to face. All right, guys. Hope you have an amazing weekend. Good luck to all my mastermind guys. We're all doing a mastermind half marathon. It's called the Rita Run after one of the lads' mums passed away during the week. So we're going to dedicate the run to her. Hope you have a great weekend.